Hi and welcome back to this bizanosa.com WordPress course. In this part we want to take a look at some of the WordPress settings. So I'll go to settings just to show you what we have under settings. So these are the general settings. You can change the title right there. This is the title. So if I change it to WP for beginners 1, then we change the tagline. This is a tagline right here. I can come here and remove it or change it. I want to change mine to learning WordPress. Then WordPress address URL. If you change this, it will change the link. There is a way you can install WordPress in a folder. So you can put the WordPress in a folder, but the link will still link to the site address, which is for us this one. Anyway, that is not in the scope of this tutorial. I'll cover that in a future tutorial, in a future course. On this link, if you want to add www, you can add www to right here, and that usually works for me. I don't know whether it works with all web hosts, but you can just add 1, 2, 3 www on the internet. The website is on the internet. Then you can have your website if it is www.bizanosa.com, or if you don't want www, you'll just come to this location and remove it, and that usually works. Just remove that. You can change your email here. So membership, anyone can register. Do you want people to register on the website? You'll click that there. Once you click on register, which role do you want to give them? Under WordPress users, we have contributors, we have authors, we have editors, and we have administrators. We'll have an overview of all these people and what their roles are in WordPress. So time zone, you choose your time zone from any of that and change it. Date format, how do you want the date format? I like this because it tells me the actual date. Or you can use any of this. You can even customize how you want it. Time format, how you want it. Then you can choose when your week starts. Then the site language, if you didn't change the language while installing and you are wondering how you can change it to your language, you'll just come to the general settings and change the site-wide language for WordPress. So I'll save the changes because I have made some changes to this part. So when I come back and reload, you will see that the title has changed and the tagline has changed as well. Feel free to look at all these other settings, but we'll take a look at this in future. Right now I want to show you about permalinks. So if you come to settings, permalink, and permalinks basically is how the website pages are. There are certain pages, if you go to, you'll see something like 2005, then maybe the month, and then the post. There are certain websites that use that kind. There are those websites that will just use the link directly to that particular post. So if you want to change how your permalinks appear, this is where you will change them. You can use the default, which is not advisable for SEO reasons. This is not SEO friendly, so never use that. So you can use day and name. So this will go to the year, the month, and the date, then the post. Then month and name, you can have the year, the month, and the name of the post. Then you can just have a numeric. This is basically archives, the way they've been archived. So this will be the post ID for that particular post. Then you can have the post name, which I prefer because it's very easy to link to. Keep in mind that on the internet, this section equals the link to your website. For example, if your website is at Bizanosa, my website is at bizanosa.com. So equate that to this. then so it will be bizanosa.com/sample post. Then you can use a custom structure. If you know about these WordPress tags, you can use any of these tags so that you can choose how you want the post to be. So for this post name, this will be the same as this post name. You can give it a structure. Maybe you want to add tag or title, you'll do that here. I never really use any of this. So we've taken a look at permalinks, we've seen general. So let's look at reading. So reading settings are how the front end will appear. For the front page, that is the home page. What do you want to display? Currently, our home page displays a list of posts. If I had another post right here, let me just create a new post. And copy some lorem. So if you want filler text, just go to lorem2.com, come here, paste it, publish your post. So let's go back to the home page, visit site. So on the home page, you'll see that it shows a link to all our posts. So if that's how you want it, you'll just leave it at default, which says front page displays your latest post, or you can have a static page. We'll do this later when we will be creating a home page. So the front page, basically you'll create a page and choose a page that you want to be the home page. Then the post page, this will be the blog page where all your posts will be. So there's a difference between pages and posts, and we're going to take a look at that in details in a future video. Then blog pages show at most 10 posts. That means if on this page we had more than 10 posts, you can choose the number of posts that you want to be displayed on that particular page. So the blog page show at most. If you want the number of posts to be displayed to be 5, that means if you have more than 5 posts, there will be a link to the next ones. I'm here on my website bizanosa.com, and my feature for that particular section is that if the posts are more than 10, then just show only 10 posts, then link to the other posts. So what that means is, if you scroll down, you'll see this lists 10 posts. Once the 10 posts have been listed, then you'll have a link to the other posts. So if you go here, you'll see another 10. If you go to this one, you'll see another 10. So that's what I mean when I say just the number of posts to display on that page. So for each article in a feed, show full text or summary. In the feed, this right here, do you want it to show the full post? For example, this one is showing the full post, or you can just use summary. So search engine ability. If you want your website not to be listed on the search engines, just come here and click there. This is good for when you are making the website on an actual server on the internet. You will need to come here and discourage search engines from indexing this site when you're still working on it. But once you're finished working on the website, you will need to come here and uncheck it. So I'll save changes. Let's take a look at writing and see what we have there. Writing settings, default post category. So the only category we have right now is uncategorized. Once we start working on posts, I will show you how to change the name of this category to something else that you want. Then default post format. So this is standard. You won't really need to change any of this. Just use the default. Post via email, I never use this. Update services, I never really use any of this. You can just come here. Most of them are just statements that you can read and see whether you want it to be on or not. Here you can change the avatar. If someone doesn't have an image, you can choose which image you want to be used for your website. So if someone doesn't have an image, you just choose one of these to be shown as their profile image when they comment. Once you've changed anything here, come and save changes to make sure the changes stick. Okay, I will see you in the next video. In the next video, we're going to look at posts and pages. We'll start looking at posts and pages. Okay, see you in the next video.